Greetings, Mr. Chairman and members of the committee. My name is John Fritz. I am a senior in high school from Boise, and I am here imploring that the House Bill 2 will be passed. As someone who signed up later in line, I was given the unique opportunity to listen to plenty of positions and arguments. While I sat to wait in patience, I repeatedly overheard one quote, which really irked me. As stated by many opposing to the bill, you can't legislate kindness. At that moment, I realized how many Idahoans are unaware of the gravity of this bill. As a gay man raised by a family of Catholic and Mormon faith and of straight-ticket conservative Republican ideology, I have faced plenty of questions and, at times, hurtful ignorance. But fortunately, at this point in my life, most of my family loves me with all their hearts and minds. Though I still have a grandfather who has recently passed away, claiming he wanted to, quote, shoot all the homosexuals and throw their bodies in a fiery pit in hell. Believe me, I have faced plenty of hatred in my life. But what keeps me going in my life is the idea that such unnecessary enmity won't rule over my life. Note how I say idea, because without this bill, that is all my hope will be. This bill will directly impact my life as well as the lives of so many others. A few years ago, I went to a Catholic school for the 9th year in a row. This school was still a positive environment filled with a loving and caring people, students, and faculty. But unfortunately, not everyone was so tolerant of my sexual orientation. One day, when I was a socially awkward 15-year-old, I was asked by a fellow classmate whether or not I was a pedophile. His logic was that because I happened to like guys, it didn't matter the age, and I must be an abuser. But what really bothered me wasn't the fact that he thought this, but the thought that he could share this hysteria to the administration and lead to expelling me from school. Ironically, on the same month, I was given a Student of the Month award for my academic achievements and my good Christian behavior.
After approximately 30 seconds left.
Thank you. After fearing for further accusations and potential problems with my education, I transferred schools. My close friend at the school would later reveal that one of our teachers had told my entire class, quote, John left so he could appear less gay. Why must one aspect of myself cause so much turmoil? I will never know. But I do know that I am terrified for my future, where one person who thinks I'm a monster has the power to ruin my life. Folks, I am not a monster. In fact, I had to sleep with my nightlight on much longer than the average person.
Your time has expired. Would you please wrap up?
Thank you. My point is, thank you all for listening. Please vote yes on House Bill 2. Add the words, and I stand for questions.
Are there questions?
Mr. Chairman.
Representative Batten.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And sir, let's go back to your first statement where you said that you had great concern with the opposite side from what you're promoting, where they said you can't legislate kindness, and you said that you didn't agree with that. Do you believe if government passes a bill that people will then become kind, sincerely kind?
Well, I'm aware that obviously the government can't control human intentions and at times human hatred, but I don't want the hatred to affect my life in an unfair and uncivilized manner.
That's fair. Thank you.
Representative Crane.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. John, not a question, more of a comment. First of all, I'm
We'll
sorry.
have time to comment later.
Mr. Chairman, if I could just have just a slight bit of leeway here. I'm sorry for what's happened to you. I, too, have experienced bullying. I've had my family threatened. I've had my life threatened. I've had my home egged. I've had threats upon my children to be raped. I understand some of the hurt, some of the fear, some of the concerns that you have, and so if you don't mind, I've got some time I'd like to step outside with you and tell you maybe some of the things that I have done that have helped get me through those difficult and dark times in my life.
Are there further questions? Thank you.